Welcome to our breathtaking journey around the globe, where we'll unveil some of the most incredible and unbelievable destinations on Earth. Nature has an extraordinary way of crafting landscapes that leave us in awe, and today we're diving into a world filled with vibrant colors, stunning formations, and breathtaking vistas that seem almost magical. Join us as we travel to hidden gems and iconic landmarks, each with its own unique charm and beauty. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a nature lover, or simply someone who appreciates the marvels of our planet, this journey will take you to places that will ignite your imagination and leave you longing for exploration. So, buckle up and get ready to experience the extraordinary beauty that our Earth has to offer. Mont Saint-Michel is a famous fortress monastery island in Normandy, France, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. This place is famous for its special tidal phenomenon, with an amplitude of up to 49 feet, the strongest in Europe, with water rising as fast as a galloping horse, about 3 feet per second. This monastery was built in 708 after Bishop Aubert had a vision of Archangel Michael. The Gothic architecture of Mont Saint-Michel was continuously built over 500 years, with the church at the highest peak, including the La Merveille section that seems to defy gravity. The spire is decorated with a gold-plated rooster and a statue of Archangel Michael. During the French Revolution, the monastery was turned into a prison for political prisoners. In 2015, a project worth €285 million was completed to restore the island's maritime character. Norwegian fjords are unique natural wonders formed over thousands of years when glaciers melted, creating deep valleys. Norway has more than 1,000 fjords, with steep cliffs rising to heights of over 381 feet. Sogne Fjord, the deepest and longest fjord, reaches depths of 491 feet. In spring, hundreds of waterfalls cascade down the cliffs, creating magical scenery. The fjord region is also famous for the midnight sun phenomenon in summer and extremely long nights in winter, where visitors can witness the northern lights. Characteristic architecture of the region includes wooden houses with grass roofs and wooden stave churches from the Middle Ages. Visitors can experience cruising, hiking, mountain climbing, fishing, and even swimming in the cool fjord waters. Prague, the city of 100 towers, is the capital and largest city of the Czech Republic, with a history spanning over 1,100 years. This place is famous for Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle in the world, with an area of about 705,3474 square feet, and an astronomical clock from 1410 that still works today. Czech people consume the most beer in the world, with about 38 gallons per person per year, and Prague is a beer paradise with prices cheaper than mineral water. Charles University, founded in 1348, is one of the oldest universities in the world. The city was also the center of the Velvet Revolution in 1989, a peaceful revolution that overthrew the communist regime without bloodshed. Palawan is an island province in the southwestern Philippines, repeatedly voted as the best island in the world by prestigious travel magazines. It is the longest island in the Philippines, with a length of about 280 miles from north to south, but at its narrowest point, it is only about 5 miles wide. Palawan is famous for the Puerto Princesa underground river, which is 5 miles long, one of the longest navigable underground rivers in the world, flowing directly into the sea. Palawan's waters contain dozens of Japanese ships sunk during World War II, creating excellent shipwreck diving sites. The island also has many unique saltwater lakes formed from collapsed ancient limestone caves. Palawan is also home to the Philippine pangolin, one of the most trafficked mammal species in the world, and has the Tabataha Reef with over 600 fish species and 360 coral species. The Daintree rainforest in Australia is one of the oldest rainforests in the world at approximately 180 million years old, even older than the Amazon rainforest. It is the only place on Earth where two World Heritage Sites meet: the Daintree rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef. This forest is a living museum of evolution, with 12 of the world's 19 primitive plant families. The Daintree rainforest is home to giant saltwater crocodiles, which can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh more than 2,200 pounds. It is also home to the dangerous cassowary bird with 5-inch claws that can be fatal to humans. Interestingly, most of the Daintree rainforest has no mobile phone coverage, and many areas operate entirely on renewable energy. The forest contains the extremely toxic Gympie tree, which can cause victims pain for months after contact. Agra, the historic city of India, is world famous for the Taj Mahal, one of the 7 modern wonders. The Taj Mahal was built over 22 years, 1632 to 1653, with the participation of more than 2,000 workers and 1,000 elephants transporting materials. The Taj Mahal is decorated with 28 different types of precious and semi-precious stones, creating intricate inlay patterns. Agra was once the capital of the Mughal Empire under 3 emperors before being moved in 1648. The Agra is part of India's Golden Triangle tourism circuit, along with Delhi and Jaipur. Interestingly, the minarets of the Taj Mahal are designed to lean slightly away from the main building, so that in case of an earthquake, they would fall outward rather than onto the tomb. Besides historical monuments, Agra is also famous for the traditional sweet pitha made from pumpkin. Sydney is the largest city in Australia, famous for its iconic opera house with unique shell-shaped architecture. Interestingly, Sydney is not the capital of Australia, as Canberra fulfills this role. The Sydney Opera House took 14 years to build, with costs exceeding the original budget by 14 times. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is locally nicknamed the Coat Hanger, due to its distinctive shape. The city proudly hosted the Summer Olympics in 2000. The famous Bondi Beach attracts millions of tourists each year. Few people know that Sydney was initially established as a British penal colony. Each year, the Vivid Sydney Light Festival delivers spectacular light shows on the city's iconic structures. Amsterdam is a city famous for its approximately 165 canals, stretching a total of 62 miles, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. The city has around 881,000 bicycles, more than its population, and about 250 miles of dedicated bike paths. The 17th century was the golden age of the Netherlands, when Amsterdam became one of the world's major trading centers. The Anne Frank House, where Anne Frank and her family hid during World War II, is one of the city's most famous attractions. The Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam houses the largest collection of works by artist Vincent van Gogh, with over 200 paintings. The city is also known for its open policy on cannabis, allowing consumption in licensed coffee shops. On April 27th each year, Amsterdam celebrates King's Day with various festivities and parades. Vienna is known as the music capital of the world because it was home to many great composers such as Mozart, Beethoven, and Strauss. The Schönbrunn Palace is one of the largest and most beautiful palaces in Europe, once serving as the residence of the Austrian royal family. The city has one of the best public transportation systems in the world, including subways, buses, and trams, making it easy to get around. Nearly 50% of Vienna's area consists of parks and green spaces, creating relaxing and recreational areas for residents and visitors. Vienna hosts many classical music events, including a famous New Year's Eve concert every year. The city also hosts the annual Seed Festival, where locals can enjoy various seeds and local foods. Vienna has many prestigious universities, including the University of Vienna, which was founded in 1365. Athens, the cradle of democracy and Western civilization, is a city with a continuous history of over 400 years. Its most prominent symbol is the Acropolis, with the magnificent Parthenon, built from 447 to 438 BC, famous for its 46 Doric marble columns standing 33 feet tall. The city sits in a valley surrounded by 4 mountains, with Lycabettus Hill being the highest point, 909 feet, where visitors can enjoy panoramic views extending to the Aegean Sea. Athens' culture is rich with family traditions, cafe culture, and distinctive cuisine, such as moussaka, souvlaki, and dolmades. Greek Orthodox is the main religion with 90% of the population, with important festivals like Easter celebrated with candle processions, and the custom of breaking plates during celebrations to ward off bad luck. Iceland is known as the land of ice and fire because it sits on the rift between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates, creating a unique landscape where volcanoes and glaciers coexist. The country has an area of about 3,968 square miles, but only about 37,000 people live there, making it the country with the lowest population density in Europe. In winter, you can admire the beautiful Northern Lights phenomenon with green, purple, and pink bands swirling across the sky. A unique experience in Iceland is diving or swimming between two continents at the Silfra Fissure in Thingvellir National Park. This is also where the Althing, Iceland's first parliament and considered the oldest parliament in the world, established in 930, took place. Icelanders believe in supernatural creatures to the extent that construction projects have been altered to avoid disturbing places believed to be homes of elves and hidden people. Patagonia is a region located at the southern tip of South America, stretching across two countries, Argentina and Chile. The part of Patagonia in Argentina covers about 259,000 square miles. This region uniquely combines semi-arid plains in the east and the Andes mountain range in the west. Patagonia is famous for national parks like Los Glaciares and Nahuel Huapi. It also boasts large lakes and majestic glaciers. The population of Patagonia is about 2.7 million, with a low population density due to its vast size. The main economic activities here include livestock farming and adventure tourism, attracting nature enthusiasts. Fernando de Noronha is a volcanic archipelago located about 220 miles from the northeastern coast of Brazil. Break time 3.0's. The archipelago consists of 21 large and small islands, covering a total area of about 7 square miles, with a population of about 3,012 people. Recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, Fernando de Noronha is known for its natural beauty and rich biodiversity. The island features stunning beaches, clear waters, and is an ideal destination for scuba diving enthusiasts. The climate here is mild, with temperatures ranging from 75 degrees Celsius to 89 degrees Celsius, making it suitable for tourism year-round. The archipelago is also home to many marine animals such as turtles, stingrays, dolphins, and reef sharks. Endemic bird species also inhabit the island. The Sahara Desert in Algeria is part of the largest hot desert in the world, occupying about 80% of the country's area with more than 77,204 square miles. This is a land of endless golden sand dunes, majestic rock plateaus, and green oases amid the barren landscape. The climate here is extremely harsh, with daytime temperatures that can reach 122 degrees Celsius in summer and drop significantly at night. Notably, Grand Erg Oriental and Grand Erg Occidental are two sand seas with dunes up to 984 feet high, stretching to the horizon. The Hoggar Mountains and Tassili Nadja Rock Plateau create distinctly magnificent landscapes which still preserve more than 15,000 ancient rock engravings dating from 6,000 to 1,000 years ago. Visitors can experience camping under the starry sky, riding camels across sandhills, or challenge themselves with the exciting sport of sandboarding. Tianzi Mountains, located in the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Wulingyuan in Hunan Province, China, is a natural wonder with a name meaning emperor or son of heaven. Spanning an area of about 26 square miles, Tianzi Mountains are famous for thousands of massive sandstone pillars over 656 feet tall, formed through millions of years of erosion. The highest peak reaches 4,140 feet above sea level. A special natural phenomenon here is the Sea of Clouds, when fog covers the valleys, creating the feeling that the mountain peaks are floating on clouds. This area is home to over 3,000 plant species, accounting for about 10% of China's total plant species. Tianzi Mountains are associated with the legend of Xiang Dakun, a Tujia ethnic leader who once led an uprising against the feudal dynasty. Visitors can experience cable car rides, hiking, cloud hunting, and enjoy local cuisine, such as Tujia smoked bacon. Iceland's ice caves are miraculous natural wonders formed within massive glaciers, primarily in Vatnajökull, Europe's largest glacier. Unlike ordinary caves that exist for millions of years, ice caves are temporary structures, continuously changing with the seasons as meltwater creates tunnels inside the ice mass. The most striking feature of ice caves is their mesmerizing, transparent blue color, occurring because thick and compressed ice absorbs all colors except blue. When sunlight penetrates the ice layers, it creates beautiful light effects similar to a cathedral with stained glass windows. The ice in these caves can be hundreds of years old, with black volcanic ash streaks sometimes appearing between ice layers, marking past eruptions. Inside the cave, there is unique acoustics with the sound of dripping water and creaking ice. The White Desert, or Sahara El Beida, is a unique natural wonder of Egypt. This place is famous for its giant white limestone formations with strange shapes like mushrooms, animals, or pyramids, created by wind erosion processes over millions of years. The beauty of the White Desert changes throughout the day, especially during sunrise and sunset, creating vibrant colors from orange to purple. During the day, temperatures can reach up to 113 degrees Fahrenheit, and at night drop below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a temperature change of up to 45 degrees in a single day. The indigenous Bedouin people have many legends about the White Desert, believing it is where the spirits of the desert reside, and that the strange rocks were created by deities. The Great Barrier Reef, located off the coast of Queensland in northeastern Australia, is the largest coral reef system in the world, stretching over 1,430 miles and consisting of more than 2,900 individual reefs, 900 islands, and cays. The Great Barrier Reef is home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 species of coral, and 4,000 species of mollusks, creating a rich marine ecosystem. This coral reef was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1981. However, this ecosystem is facing many challenges, including climate change, pollution, and mass tourism. Coral bleaching events due to rising sea temperatures have occurred many times in recent years, significantly reducing the amount of live coral. Currently, efforts to conserve and restore the Great Barrier Reef are being carried out through research programs and community education. The Faroe Islands is a strange land in the North Atlantic, where there are more sheep than people. With only about 50,000 residents, but up to 7,000 sheep, the Faroe Islands are a paradise for these animals. Although part of Denmark, the islands are not in the European Union and use their own currency. The transportation system is quite unique, with only 3 traffic lights on the entire archipelago, and helicopters are considered an affordable public transport option thanks to government subsidies. Notably, the Faroe Islands have modern undersea tunnels, including the world's first underwater roundabout. Due to the harsh natural conditions, the islands have almost no forests. Finally, the Grindadrap whale hunt is a controversial part of the local culture, but is still considered by many residents as a long-standing tradition. Socotra is one of the strangest places on Earth, resembling an alien planet with a unique ecosystem. The dragon's blood tree, the island's iconic plant, has a bizarre shape and secretes red sap like blood, which was once used for medicine and dyeing in ancient times. Before 1999, the only way to reach the island was by boat, taking an entire week at sea. The island is also a paradise for reptiles, as over 90% of its reptile species exist nowhere else on Earth. Additionally, some spider species on the island are larger than usual and highly efficient hunters. Due to its remote location in the Arabian Sea, Socotra frequently experiences powerful cyclones that can completely destroy infrastructure and disrupt life for months. Aletsch Glacier is the largest glacier in the Alps, measuring about 23 kilometers in length and containing up to 11 billion tons of ice. This glacier is melting at an alarming rate, losing several meters of ice each year, and could nearly disappear by 2100. Some ice layers here have existed for over 1,000 years, preserving valuable data on ancient climates. As the ice melts, scientists have discovered remnants of ancient forests that were buried thousands of years ago. This melting also destabilizes the underlying geology, potentially causing major landslides and altering river flows. Beneath the glacier, strong underground water currents flow unseen to the human eye. Aletsch Glacier is a clear testament to global climate change and can be observed from space via satellite. Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, is one of the best preserved medieval cities in the world. The city's old town has remained nearly intact since the 13th century, with fortified walls, watchtowers, and cobblestone streets. Tallinn has been occupied at least 5 times by Denmark, Sweden, the Russian Empire, Nazi Germany, and the Soviet Union before Estonia gained independence in 1991. It also has the world's most advanced e-government system, allowing citizens to complete all administrative procedures online, including voting. Tallinn is the birthplace of Skype, the famous free calling platform founded in 2003. The Estonian government considers internet access a fundamental human right, just like water and electricity. The city also has a higher ratio of women to men due to the impact of World War II. Northern Pakistan is not only breathtakingly beautiful, but also one of the most dangerous and challenging regions in the world. It is home to K2, the deadliest mountain on the planet, with a fatality rate of up to 25%, making it even more dangerous than Everest. This region has some of the most dangerous roads in the world, such as the Karakoram Highway, where accidents due to landslides and treacherous terrain are frequent. Winters here can reach 40 degrees, cold enough to kill a person without proper protective gear. The thin air at high altitudes can cause severe altitude sickness, putting travelers at risk of death if they fail to acclimatize in time. Furthermore, this area frequently experiences earthquakes, glaciers that move and swallow entire villages, and it is also a hotspot for military conflicts. It remains one of the last true wildernesses on Earth, where beauty and brutality coexist. Big Sky, Montana, is one of the largest ski resorts in North America, with an area larger than Vail, Colorado. The average annual snowfall reaches up to 10 meters, creating ideal conditions for winter sports. However, it is also home to some of the steepest terrains in the US, especially the Big Couloir Run, which has a 50-degree slope and is only for expert skiers. Beyond the snow, Big Sky is located in a region with high geological activity, having been affected by a 7.5 magnitude earthquake in 1959. The climate here is extremely harsh, with winds on Lone Peak reaching over 100 km/h and winter temperatures dropping to 30 degrees. This area also has one of the highest densities of North American grizzly bears, making encounters during hikes not uncommon. With its vast and rugged terrain, getting lost in the forest for an entire day without a map or GPS is a real possibility. Kansas City is one of the cities located in the Tornado Alley of the US and frequently experiences strong tornadoes. This city has a high crime rate, particularly in violent crimes and theft. Winters in Kansas City are cold, with temperatures dropping below 10 degrees, especially from December to February. However, the city's traffic faces many challenges, with congestion and deteriorating roads. Another issue in Kansas City is the unemployment rate, which is still higher than the national average. However, the food industry here is facing difficulties due to air pollution and environmental issues. Additionally, the rate of people suffering from heart disease and cancer in Kansas City is higher than in other cities. Bangkok has some of the worst traffic congestion in the world, making daily commutes a constant struggle. The city is also famous for having the longest official name in the world, so long that almost no one can remember it. With an average temperature above 30 degrees C, Bangkok is one of the hottest cities on the planet. Despite the heat, it never sleeps, with countless night markets operating until dawn. The electrical wiring system is so tangled that it looks like an aerial maze. Previously known as the Venice of the East, Bangkok once had an extensive canal network, most of which has been filled in to make way for roads. The city showcases a stark contrast between wealth and poverty, with modern skyscrapers standing right next to run-down slums. Additionally, its countless narrow alleys, make even locals lose their way. The Austrian countryside is one of the places with the cleanest air quality in Europe, thanks to well-preserved nature. About 60% of Austria's land is mountainous, creating breathtaking landscapes and shaping the lifestyle of its people. Here, the number of dairy cows exceeds the population, with over 500,000 cows providing ingredients for more than 400 traditional cheese varieties. Additionally, tap water in the Austrian countryside comes 100% from natural springs and requires no chemical filtration. Thanks to a clean environment and a healthy lifestyle, the average lifespan here is significantly higher than in urban areas. Despite being rural, this region is home to historic breweries and centuries-old vineyards producing high-quality wine. The locals maintain a year-round festival culture, from Christmas markets to folk music events, creating a lively and deeply traditional atmosphere. The aurora is not always as bright as in photos, because the human eye often sees it as grey or pale green, while cameras capture more vibrant colours. Interestingly, some people claim to hear crackling or humming sounds when the aurora is strong, but science has yet to clearly explain this phenomenon. The aurora is not related to weather, but is caused by solar wind colliding with Earth's magnetic field. Not only on Earth, planets with strong magnetic fields like Jupiter or Saturn also have their own auroras. When the aurora is too strong, it can disrupt GPS, telecommunications, or even damage satellites. The aurora appears at both poles, but few people know about the aurora australis in Antarctica because the region is too remote. Most notably, every aurora display is unique in shape, color, and movement, making each observation a one-of-a-kind experience. Plitvice Lakes in Croatia is the largest national park in the country, covering an area of 296 square kilometers. It is also one of the natural heritage sites recognized by UNESCO since 1979. The system consists of 16 lakes connected by hundreds of natural waterfalls. What makes it special is that the watercolor can change from green to blue to turquoise, depending on the light and minerals in the water. The wildlife here remains untamed, with species such as brown bears, wolves, and lynxes still inhabiting the area. During winter, many waterfalls in the park can freeze, creating an incredibly stunning spectacle. In the past, Plitvice Lakes was affected by the Yugoslav wars, where armed conflicts took place. Marble caves is one of the rarest marble cave systems in the world. These caves are located in the middle of General Carrera Lake and can only be accessed by boat or kayak. They were formed by water erosion over more than 6,000 years, creating uniquely shaped marble formations. The color of the caves is not fixed, but changes depending on the light and the depth of the lake. Although the marble is valuable, mining is completely prohibited to protect this natural wonder. There are no structures or roads around, making marble caves one of the most untouched natural destinations in the world. However, climate change may accelerate erosion, altering or even causing parts of the caves to disappear in the future. This is the only marble cave system located on a large lake, with no similar formations anywhere else in the world. Avenue of the Baobabs in Madagascar is one of the most unique and iconic roads in the world. The baobab trees here are over 1,000 years old, with some even older than the Roman Empire. In the past, this area was a dense forest, but deforestation has wiped out most of the trees, leaving only the baobab standing alone. Despite its global fame, Avenue of the Baobabs is not an official protected area, making the trees vulnerable to human destruction and climate change. Some trees are dying for unknown reasons, possibly due to soil changes or declining water sources. Although they can store up to 12,000 liters of water in their trunks, baobabs still face extinction if not preserved. Beyond tourism value, Baobabs are also exploited for their seeds, which are used to produce oil for cosmetics and soap. As they age, their trunks can become hollow, creating natural shelters for both animals and humans. Ladakh, India, is one of the most extreme natural environments in the world. At an altitude of over 3,000 meters, the thin air causes many visitors to experience altitude sickness, including headaches, dizziness, or even fainting if they fail to acclimatize. During the day, temperatures can exceed 30 degrees Celsius, but at night, they can drop below degrees Celsius, leading to thermal shock if not properly prepared. Winter in Ladakh is brutally harsh, with temperatures plunging to 30 degrees, leaving many areas completely isolated due to heavy snowfall. Despite having glaciers, Ladakh is still a cold desert with extremely low rainfall, where natural vegetation is nearly non-existent. Ladakh is also a border conflict zone between India and China, with a history of serious military clashes. Additionally, mobile networks are weak, ATMs are unreliable, and remote hospitals lack the facilities for rapid emergency care. Lofoten, Norway, is an archipelago located within the Arctic Circle, but has a warmer climate than many other places thanks to the Gulf Stream. In winter, this place is shrouded in darkness for weeks, while in summer, the sun never sets. This creates two fascinating natural phenomena: the stunning northern lights and the midnight sun. There is only one main road, the E10 highway, running through the entire archipelago, making travel convenient. Cod fishing has existed for over 1,000 years and remains more important than tourism. Notably, Lofoten does not have polar bears as many imagine, as they only appear in Svalbard. Despite being far north, this place is one of Europe's top surfing spots, thanks to powerful waves from the Atlantic Ocean. Additionally, the Vikings once lived here and had a tradition of brewing beer for thousands of years. Cliffs of Moher in Ireland is one of the tallest and most dangerous coastal cliffs in the world. The cliff stands at 214 meters, equivalent to a 50-story building, and stretches about 14 kilometers along the Atlantic Ocean. Some areas have no barriers, meaning a single misstep could result in falling straight into the sea. Fog can appear suddenly, reducing visibility to nearly zero, increasing the risk of getting lost or slipping. Notably, the ground at the cliff's edge is constantly eroding and can collapse at any moment without warning. This is also one of the locations with the highest suicide rates in Ireland. Despite its dangers, Cliffs of Moher has been a filming location for several famous movies, including Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Niagara Falls is one of the most impressive natural wonders in the world, but behind its beauty lies the immense power of the water. More than 116,000 cubic meter of water flows down every minute, enough to fill dozens of Olympic swimming pools. This force has caused the falls to retreat more than 11 kilometers over 12,000 years, and continues to erode the landscape. The Niagara hydroelectric system generates 4.9 million kilowatts of electricity, supplying power to both Ontario and New York. However, in 1969, scientists blocked the flow of American Falls for 6 months to study erosion. Incredibly, in 1848, the falls even froze, causing the water to stop flowing completely for several hours. In 1901, Annie Edson Taylor became the first person to survive falling over the falls in a wooden barrel. However, not everyone was as lucky, as this place is one of the world's most famous suicide sites, with more than 5,000 recorded jump attempts. Boiling Lake in Dominica is the second largest boiling lake in the world, only after Frying Pan Lake in New Zealand. The water temperature at the edge of the lake ranges from 82 to 92 degrees, while the center remains unmeasured due to extreme danger. The lake sits in a volcanic sinkhole and has no clearly defined bottom. This lake is part of an active volcanic system and can become more dangerous if geological shifts occur. The lake also emits toxic sulfur gases, which can be harmful if inhaled excessively. No one can swim here, as the water is hot enough to cause severe burns or instant death. To reach Boiling Lake, visitors must hike about 13 kilometers through rough terrain, taking approximately 6 hours. Landwasser Viaduct is a famous railway bridge in Switzerland and is considered an engineering wonder in the middle of majestic nature. The bridge was completed in 1902 as part of a railway line that crosses the Alps, connecting mountain regions with the rest of the country. It is about 1,460 feet long and 700 feet high, with 6 large stone arches, each about 220 feet wide. What makes it special is that the bridge was built entirely with stone, without using modern reinforced concrete. The beauty of the bridge stands out even more as it lies among mountains, green pine forests, and deep valleys. Today, the bridge not only serves transportation, but is also a popular tourist destination. It has become a symbol of creativity, strength, and harmony between people and nature, and a source of national pride in Switzerland. Ha Long Bay is located in the north of Vietnam, and it is one of the most famous natural wonders, with thousands of limestone islands rising from the sea. The name Ha Long originates from a legend about a dragon descending and creating this marvelous landscape. The bay covers a vast area of about 600 square miles, with thousands of uniquely shaped islands. The water here is clear, changing in color from turquoise to deep blue. Ha Long Bay has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage, and it is home to a rich ecosystem, including many species of fish and marine animals. In addition to its natural beauty, the bay also carries significant cultural and historical value, symbolizing the perfect harmony between humans and nature. Cliffs of Moher is one of the most famous natural wonders in Ireland, known for its steep cliffs that rise over 700 feet and stretch about 9 miles along the coast. The cliffs were formed around 300 million years ago through natural sediment and erosion over millions of years. Layers of sandstone and shale create a unique geological structure with strong and artistic natural beauty. There are no large man-made buildings, but the pure natural beauty still attracts millions of people. Today, Cliffs of Moher is an important natural tourism symbol of Ireland, and also a site for geology and marine environment research. Strict conservation efforts are in place to protect its beauty and ecosystem for future generations. The Serengeti National Park is one of the most famous wildlife reserves in the world, located in Tanzania. It is home to millions of wildlife species, including the Big Five. Serengeti covers an area of about 5,700 square miles and is the site of the Great Migration of antelopes, zebras, and other animals every year. The national park was established in 1959 and has since become a symbol of wildlife conservation and ecological balance. The landscape here is very diverse, ranging from vast grasslands to sparse forests and small ravines. Serengeti is not only a popular tourist destination, but also an important ecological research center, playing a role in protecting and maintaining wildlife species. Preikestolen is one of Norway's most famous landmarks located in Rogaland region, and its name means pulpit rock because of its special shape like a large pulpit extending from a cliff nearly 1982 feet above the fjord below. This spot attracts many visitors who love nature and hiking, featuring a trail about 2 miles round trip, taking approximately 2 to 4 hours and offering spectacular views of mountains and deep blue fjord. In Norwegian culture, Preikestolen symbolizes the stunning natural beauty and also represents the humble spirit and respect local people have for nature. Experiences such as sightseeing and photography at this famous cliff will surely leave unforgettable memories and significantly contribute to promoting Norway's image around the world. Arches National Park is located in the state of Utah in the United States and is world famous for having more than 2,000 natural stone arches. These stone arches formed over millions of years through the erosion caused by water, wind, and ice. The park covers about 119 square miles with an average elevation from 4,000 to 5,600 feet. The landscape here is very unusual, featuring strange, balanced rocks, tall rock columns, and deep canyons. At night, the clear skies at Arches provide excellent views of the Milky Way. This place is also home to many wild animals, like bobcats, desert foxes, and golden eagles. Established in 1929 and becoming a national park in 1971, Arches has special natural, cultural, and scientific value, attracting many visitors who love exploring nature every year. Banff National Park is Canada's first national park. Established in 1885, it is one of the oldest and most famous national parks in Canada. The park has a rich ecosystem with many wild animals, such as brown bears, deer, and wolves. With a temperate alpine climate, Banff has cold winters, heavy snow, and cool summers. Banff is also famous for outdoor activities all year round, from skiing in winter to hiking and canoeing in summer. Lake Louise within the park is one of the most famous spots with stunning turquoise waters. Additionally, the park has natural hot springs, offering relaxation for visitors. The Rocky Mountains, with snow-covered peaks, create a majestic landscape, making it an ideal destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers. The Darvaza gas crater, also known as the Gate of Hell, is one of the most unusual and impressive natural wonders in Turkmenistan. This gas crater formed in 1971 when a Soviet research team drilled for oil and accidentally created a large hole, causing natural gas to escape. To prevent pollution, they decided to burn the gas, but the fire never went out. Today, the flames in this gas crater continue to burn, creating a mysterious scene. The crater has a diameter of about 230 feet and a depth of around 66 feet. With the red light from the flames, the surrounding area becomes mystical at night. Although not an official religious site, this gas crater still holds special meaning for local people, with the flames symbolizing eternity. Vatnajökull is one of the largest and most beautiful glaciers in Iceland, covering an area of about 3,100 square miles. It is a famous destination, attracting thousands of tourists each year due to its magnificent natural beauty and exciting exploration activities. Vatnajökull was formed millions of years ago during ice ages, and today it plays an important role in climate and environmental research. The ice caves, cracks, and magnificent waterfalls create a stunning landscape here. This glacier is not only valuable for tourism, but also holds great significance in terms of ecology, providing a habitat for many wildlife species. Additionally, Vatnajökull is an important part of Iceland's glacier system, greatly impacting the local climate and environment. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States and is famous for its pure blue color and stunning natural landscape. The lake was formed thousands of years ago when Mount Mazama erupted, creating a large crater. Rainwater and melted snow collected in the crater, forming a lake about 1949 feet deep. The lake has no outlet, making its water incredibly clear and clean. In summer, the surface of the lake reflects the sky and surrounding forests, creating a beautiful natural picture. Protected within a national park, Crater Lake attracts hundreds of thousands of visitors each year and plays an important role in geological research and nature conservation. Defy, located in the Namib Desert, Namibia, is one of the most unique and bizarre landscapes in the world. It is famous for its red dunes that rise up to 1,000 feet and the dead keat trees that have stood for hundreds of years in the dry air. The red dunes create a stunning and mysterious natural painting, combined with an atmosphere so dry it has almost no humidity. Defy is not just an interesting place to explore, but also holds deep historical and cultural value, demonstrating the harshness of nature and the resilience of plants in the most extreme conditions. Visitors can participate in hikes or dune climbing to admire the majestic beauty of the landscape, take photographs, and learn about the unique formation of this area. Angel Falls is the tallest waterfall in the world, with a height of about 32.12 feet, with the main drop falling from a height of 2,848 feet. This is one of the most famous natural wonders, discovered in 1933 by American pilot James Crawford Angel. The water from Angel Falls creates a light mist as it falls, creating a mysterious and beautiful sight. Although the waterfall can be seen from a distance, reaching it is still a challenging journey. The landscape around the waterfall includes steep cliffs and lush tropical forests. This is an ideal destination for those who love exploring wild nature and photography, visiting every year to admire the magnificent beauty of the falls. Whitehaven Beach is one of the most beautiful beaches in Australia, known for its soft white sand and clear turquoise waters. Stretching over 4 miles, this beach is an ideal destination for those who love nature and tranquility. The sand at Whitehaven Beach is considered one of the purest sands in the world, with its main component being silica, which gives the beach its shining beauty. The beach has no large buildings, but is strictly protected to maintain its natural beauty and ecosystem. The surrounding landscape is covered with lush hills and tropical forests, creating a space that blends raw nature and peacefulness. Phong Nha Ke Bang is a World Natural Heritage Site, famous for having the largest and most beautiful cave system in Vietnam. With an area of about 1,000 square miles, this region features towering limestone mountains, clear rivers flowing through magnificent caves, and a rich plant ecosystem. Phong Nha Ke Bang not only attracts tourists with its pristine natural beauty, but also holds deep cultural value, preserving many historical and cultural marks of ethnic minorities. Visitors can engage in activities such as trekking, cave exploration, or taking guided tours to learn more about the history culture, and local life. Phong Na Kebang is a symbol of the perfect harmony between nature and humans, where ecosystems and traditional cultural values are preserved. The Amazon rainforest is the largest and most biodiverse rainforest in the world, covering a vast area in South America. It is home to millions of species of plants and animals, many of which are yet to be discovered. This rainforest formed about 55 million years ago when the ice sheets melted, creating an ideal environment for the development of a rich ecosystem. The landscape of the Amazon is very diverse, from dense forests with towering trees to vast rivers like the Amazon River. With a tropical, humid climate, the region receives heavy rainfall year-round. Today, the Amazon rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate, helping to absorb CO2e and produce oxygen. However, the destruction of the forest due to exploitation and deforestation threatens this ecosystem, making the protection of the Amazon essential. Marble Caves is in the south of Chile and is known as one of the most beautiful natural marble caves in the world. This cave system was formed over thousands of years by water slowly carving the pure marble rock. The blue, white, and grey stone arches create amazing patterns when sunlight reflects on the water. Depending on the season and time of day, the colors of the water and the rock can change, making every visit a new experience. Marble Caves is not only a unique natural wonder, but also a symbol of nature's beauty, reminding us of the importance of protecting the world around us. Mount Everest is in the Himalayas and is the tallest mountain in the world, with a height of about 29,032 feet above sea level. This place has very harsh weather, with freezing temperatures, strong winds, and thin air, only for people with special skills and health. The view here includes white snowy mountains, wide glaciers, and a clear blue sky. In 1953, two climbers, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, were the first to reach the top of Everest, starting a new journey of world discovery. Visitors can go trekking on mountain trails to enjoy the views and feel the highland air. Not everyone can climb to the top, but just standing in this place is already a special experience. Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan, with a height of about 380 feet, located to the west of Tokyo. It is a dormant volcano that has not erupted for hundreds of years and is now one of Japan's national symbols. With its iconic cone shape, Mount Fuji attracts millions of visitors from all over the world. Representing beauty, strength, and sacredness, this mountain plays an important role in Japanese culture. Mount Fuji is not only a religious pilgrimage destination, but also an artistic inspiration, especially in paintings and poetry. Activities like hiking, sightseeing around the area, and camping near the mountain are popular experiences that tourists can enjoy. Mount Fuji is not just a natural wonder, but also holds deep cultural and religious significance.